Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Scorpio. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. Scorpio, I hope you're having a good week. I am here with some Oracle decks, and I'm going to read from the Oracle decks for the overall energy for the week ahead. We're going to pick up some tarot after that. We're going to get some details for you. And if you've never been here before, welcome. And if you would like to stay, I hope that you will. There is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner of this little square where I live if you're interested in staying. Thank you for coming back. If you're the person who always comes back, I appreciate you. Let's find out what's going on for you in the week ahead. I'm always reading for the week ahead, Scorpio, if you don't know that. Whether you get this today, tomorrow, or next year, it could resonate. It may not resonate at all. Look, it's a general reading. We're not all in the same place in our lives right now, right? Tell me about Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead, please. We've got the never-ending story. So it feels like there is something here that possibly stopped or had a pause, and it feels like it's something that is going to pick back up again. I'm just saying that because card 37 is a 10, and it feels like this. So I guess I should have said at the beginning is that my intention for this reading is to tell you what's coming up in the new cycle, because we just had this new moon in Gemini on the 26th of May. And so this is what's coming up in the new cycle. I feel like there's a new cycle that's picking up where you left off is what it feels like here. A never-ending story. So it feels like something that you're already aware of, that you know about. Bottom of the deck has TikTok. Look, this is, for me, this is the divine timing card, right? So it feels like something is about to happen here. Just want to see what's under it. No place like home. It says here something is probably about to happen. I always like to look at the time on the clock. It says 10:07, maybe even 10:08. 10:07. That could be something significant for someone here. It does feel like something is happening in divine timing here. For some of you, it could be buying a home, possibly. All right. I'm using this moonology because we are talking about a moon cycle, right? We're talking about what is coming in the new cycle here. Tell me what's coming up for Scorpio in the new cycle. Tell me more about this never-ending story, possibly. We've got prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so it's something good. It says new moon in Taurus. So we are talking about new moon energy, but of course the new moon was in Gemini. But it feels like it is going to be a new, stable, sturdy start. Something that I feel that you can trust. Taurus is very loyal. Taurus is very trustworthy. Feels like you can trust whatever is about to show up. Is something that is loyal, good. Feels like that. And we have you're very close to achieving a goal, to achieving your goal, it says. So it does feel like there is something coming up here that maybe you were hoping you could achieve. It feels like somebody wants to pick up where they left off, is what it feels like. We have adjustments are required. So you're going to have to make some concessions, some changes, possibly adjustments in your life in order to accommodate whatever's about to show up in divine timing here. You're very close to achieving a goal. So if there is something that you have in mind, I feel like you're very close to achieving that thing. Let's talk about tarot. Tell me about Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Scorpio. And Scorpio, if you are interested in a private read, please know that they are open and available at this time. I am reading privately in a live reading or in a pre-recorded reading, up to you. There's an introductory offer if you're interested in trying the live reading with me. Please go over to Hypsee. You can see the pinned comment below this video, and go over to Hypsee and check out the pricing. 75% off your first 10 minutes live. All right, let's find out what's going on here. Tell me about Scorpio. Ooh, okay. All right. All right, what's going on here? Got the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Look, the World card is the end of something. So it does feel like whatever has ended is about to pick up again. It feels like this is a never-ending story. This is something that was never supposed to end. Possibly there was just supposed to be a pause. And sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes, like, you know, you meet somebody in college and you date them, or you feel like you're supposed to be with them. Maybe it's a best friend. And then all of a sudden you part, you go your own ways. It happened to me, actually. I had a friend that I had in grade school, in middle school, and high school, and we just went our separate ways. And 36 years later, she found me. And all of a sudden, we are striking up where we left off. So it feels like that sort of energy. It could be romantic for some of you. I'm not going to say to not listen to your intuition, but it feels like it is something that could be family related or friend related as well. It feels like a door had closed. And so I feel like, the chapter ended. We were supposed to part ways from there and pick up where we left off later on. And that's what it feels like is going on here. We've got the new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. I feel like it's really important for you to, whatever is coming up ahead, whatever it is that you've been hoping for, wishing for in this new cycle, because it does say new moon, in this new cycle, I feel like you're just supposed to be really honest with yourself. What is it that you really want? So this Queen of Swords is someone who is really an expert at keeping their boundaries, but also an expert at being really honest with themselves and with the people around them. By taking the emotions out of it, she's got her heart in this little jail down beneath her here. And so it feels like being very solid and sturdy in your answers, being very consistent. Feels like the Queen of Swords is somebody who is going to be honest and truthful in order to prosper, I feel. We've got, you're very close to achieving your goal. It does feel like you're holding back from something here. I would say something that you're holding back from, and you're very close to achieving the goal, but it feels like maybe you are not necessarily yet ready for it. Look, when divine timing comes into play, the divine timing is not waiting for you. It's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen. Tell me about the World card, please. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Libra on the table, Gemini as well as Aquarius. It's a general reading. So let's find out what this is all about here. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. Look, this is destined. It was destiny that you two would have parted and then come back together, whether it's romantic or friendship. It feels like it's everything is about to change here and expand and move forward in a very fortunate way. We've also got card 10 here with the Wheel of Fortune, card 10. So it does feel like a new cycle again. We're talking about new moon, we're talking about never-ending story, and now we've got the new cycle. So it does feel like that there is something new that's beginning here, but something that you're familiar with. So it does feel like an old friend, an old love, something that you already are familiar with. It could be love for some of you, but the Two of Cups, understand, can be platonic or romantic love. It is just two people who are really committed to each other, whether they are friends or not. And the Two of Cups is here. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune being here is a really good omen. It feels like two people are just picking up where they left off. It feels like everything about this friendship, relationship, platonic, love, whatever it is, romantic, is about to expand. Tell me more. And we've got the Fool. Look at that. Boy, that's really beautiful energy. Somebody here is about to start a new chapter. I mean, it's all falling in line with the never-ending story. It feels like something wrapped up or closed down, or something we decided to let go because we had already reached the milestone or achieved whatever we needed in that cycle. And then the universe shows up and says, with the wheel, and says, look, that cycle had closed, but it wasn't over. It was far from over. And I think that this is far from over. So if we are talking about something romantic for you, Scorpio, it is far from over. Could be something that is not romantic. Same scenario. The Fool is here, a new chapter. It's very exciting. You're ready to take a leap or a free fall. I feel like you're just trusting in the universe because this person here is holding an amethyst, right? And so they feel very comfortable or very healed in allowing the free fall. Tell me about the, and through my head right now is the song Free Fallin', is what I'm hearing in my head. So take that for what it might be worth for you here. Somebody is free falling. We've got the Queen of Swords. What version am I hearing though? Hang on. John Mayer, that's the version I'm hearing, free falling. Okay, so we've got Temperance here. We've got the King of Wands. And we've got the Two of Wands. Well, isn't that interesting? So I feel like this prosperity that lies ahead is healing, actually, is what it feels like. With the Temperance energy here, I feel like you're very motivated to heal with the Temperance energy and the King of Wands. I feel like this has been quite a journey for you. We do have the Two of Wands here. I feel like you've been stuck at the crossroads of your life for a while, and I feel like midweek next week is when you become dislodged. I'm going to say is when you start to really look forward to the future. We've got one wand in the hand of the king. We also have two wands here. That's three. That's the future energy for me. And I feel like this this is saying here that prosperity lies ahead, and I think for you, the prosperity that lies ahead is, you know, is the Queen of Swords, really. When we decide to be really honest about how we're feeling, and start telling that to people, because there might be people in our lives here, Scorpio, because, you know, you're kind and you're the person who they always go to for help or advice. It feels like that maybe you give it to them. I feel like you're creating boundaries with some people in order to be able to regain balance or healing in your own life. So I feel like you're very motivated to do that. Now, the kings are always mastering something, and I think that you have mastered your passion. Your passion is probably to give good advice, to help people. But I feel like right now in this time, your passion is to heal. It feels like you are trying to heal or get into balance or back into balance. And I feel that you will do that because Temperance is a major arcana card, which means you don't really have much choice in that. But I feel like this Three of Wands tells me that this is coming in the future. This is a plan. I feel like this isn't anything that, they didn't come and, universe didn't come and sprinkle pixie dust on you, Scorpio, and say, okay, you're healed. I feel like this has been a really long journey for you because the Two of Wands is also about going on an adventure. And so I feel like prosperity lies ahead because you choose it. You took action on it. It's not because somebody came along and sprinkled all the great stuff on you. It's because you really worked hard on it. Tell me why the Four of Pentacles is here, please. Four of Pentacles, you're getting close to achieving your goal. Close to achieving your goal. I feel like you're holding back, though, from some sort of goal. It's almost like you're worried that you may be disappointed because the goal does not come to fruition. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles, please. We've got, look, you're going to get victory. It just says straight up, look, just tell Scorpio they're going to get victory if they decide to keep moving forward here. So stop holding back. Whatever it is that you have been wanting to do, look, if it's starting your own business, getting a relationship, whatever the thing is where you feel your prosperity lies, is you're supposed to take action on it now. It's time to stop. It's time to stop waiting for it to find you. You need to go out and find whatever that is. The Six of Wands is here. And so I feel like the Six of Wands telling me whatever it is going to make you feel really great about yourself. Other people might even give you attention because of it. Look, maybe you're wanting to try improv. Maybe you're wanting to try karaoke. Maybe you want to get on a stage somewhere and you want to see if whatever craft you've been practicing musically, maybe it's to recite poetry, whatever it is, you're wondering if people are going to like it. I think that they will, whatever it is. I feel like you have to stop holding back. It feels like you're holding back some sort of a talent possibly because you don't think other people are going to like it. But look, you're so close to achieving your goal here. We've got the Knight of Wands. You need to do what you love. Excitement. Be brave. Be bold, be brazen. That's what the Knight of Wands says, right? Make sure that you are taking all of the chances that you need to take in order to get what you want. But the Nine of Wands shows up and the Four of Pentacles is here. So I feel like you're afraid. I feel like you're tired of just losing at one more thing. I feel like maybe you're not necessarily convinced that if you try it, it will work. But look, I feel like if you don't try it, that's the only way to fail, is if you don't try it at all. Even if you try it and it doesn't work, I feel like at least you get the lesson and you can try again at a later date when you're feeling like you can. But I feel like with divine timing here, and I feel like something is about to work out in your favor here because change is here. It's destiny, it's divine timing. You might have to make adjustments, which means this. Maybe you've written a beautiful score and your goal is to have it played in a movie. I feel like somebody might come to you and start poking at it. Say, look, I think feel like you should change this, you should change that, maybe you should change this. I feel like adjustments will be made, but it's going to allow you to have some sort of new start. So maybe you just don't want someone poking at you and say, hey, maybe you need to change something in order to be able to move forward here. So I feel like you think it's not going to work. You've been hurt before. You're trying to be resilient, but honestly, you're exhausted. You've maybe tried this before and it didn't work, but just because it didn't work before when you tried it, I feel like everything comes around again when we're ready, right? Maybe you just weren't ready the last time, I mean. All right, let's take a look at, I'm going to put down 3 cards and then we're going to go into the extension. We're going to talk about these 3 cards, but I'm also going to clarify what's going on here. We're going to talk about the Fool. There is definitely some sort of a love thing going on here, possibly for someone. For others of you, it could be platonic, and I will read it both ways. I will clarify it both ways. I feel like I feel like being honest with yourself is what is going to give you the best balance, the best healing. And I feel like you're finally ready to be honest with yourself here in the very near future, which is going to bring prosperity to you. It feels like in this new cycle. And so it feels like there's something here you want to take a chance on, but you're scared to do it. You're holding back a little bit. I'm going to say with the 6 of Wands here, it tells me you're going to get victory. So stop holding back on whatever it is that you've been hoping and wishing for. We've got the 9 of Cups, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Cups. It feels like something here has been taking a really long time. I feel like you decided a long while ago what you wanted, and for some of you, it could be psychic energy, it could be empathic energy, it could be healing energy, it could be compassion and love, kindness. Maybe that's what you're attracting. But I feel like for some of you also this could be love, the depth of love. So we have the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It feels like your wish fulfillment has been taking its sweet ass time showing up, is what it feels like here. It feels like it's been taking a really long time. I feel like it's around the corner. I feel like whatever you love, whatever you wanted, whatever makes you happy, whatever you've been manifesting, you can see she's in manifestation mode. I feel like that you are, whatever it is your abundance. It's yours. If you want it, it's yours, I feel like. So we're going to go and we're going to clarify all of this. If you're interested in coming into the membership area, which is where I'm going to put all of the extensions that I do, please look in the pinned comment just below this video atop all the comments. There is one pinned comment. The very bottom of that pinned comment, you will see the link for the membership area if you're interested in coming there and watching this and all the other ones that I'm doing there. We've got other things going on there besides just this, besides just the extended readings. I hope to see you there. I'm going to go and clarify this. I'll see you there. And if I don't, that's cool. I will see you again. I will be back because I'm always back. You guys take care. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.